5 on building my dream life after graduation. Today was a slower Sunday. I slept in a little, did my morning routine, watched the sermon, spent some time working on my YouTube video because, yeah, I couldn't finish yesterday. Studied German and ended the day with some reading before my evening routine. Sundays always give me a little more space to think and kind of like relax. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about home. I wouldn't say I'm homesick exactly, but I do miss home sometimes. Like I miss my family and like all of us being in the living room, just chatting or like watching TV or something. I miss Ghanaian food. I mean, I can make the meals, but it's not the same. I miss being around people who have known me for years, and I think that's one of the strange parts of moving abroad. You can love the life you're building while missing the life you came from. The two feelings can exist at the same time. I think that's also what Project Dream Life is teaching me currently. Building my dream life doesn't mean forgetting where I came from. It means taking the values, the memories, and the people who shaped me and carrying them into the future I'm creating. Today, I'm ending the day feeling grateful for where I came from, and excited for where I'm going. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Day 6 of building my dream life after graduation. Today wasn't one of those big life-changing days, but it ended up being one of my favorite days so far. I got through my internship work, completed my dream life hour, spent an hour on my data analytics course, and honestly just had a really productive day overall. One thing I had to do today was bike to the store because I forgot to buy my face serum, like my niacinamide serum, the last time I went shopping, and I also needed some t-shirts. So, quick ride. The ride there was about 6.2 kilometers, and of course, I had to bike the same distance back. Honestly, that was. So by the end of it, I had cycled for over 12 kilometers. I'm not going to lie, I was exhausted. At one point, I was questioning my every decision that led me to getting on that bike. But once I got home, I realized a few months ago, I probably would have looked for a reason not to go, honestly, if you know me. Yeah. Today, I just got on the bike and did it. And I think that's one of the things I'm slowly learning through Project Dream Life. Growth doesn't always happen in huge, life-changing moments. Sometimes it's choosing to do the little things even when they are inconvenient. Sometimes it's showing up for your internship, sometimes it's spending an hour learning instead of scrolling, and sometimes it's cycling over 12 kilometers just to buy face serum, because why? But at the end of the day, I looked at my to-do list and realized something. Everything was checked off, and I don't think the best part was being productive. The best part was knowing that I kept the promise I made to myself this morning. I'm starting to realize that confidence isn't something you magically wake up with. It's built every time you tell yourself you're going to do something and then you actually follow through. Not every day is going to be exciting. Not every day will have a huge milestone. But if I can end the day knowing that I showed up for myself, learned something new, and became just a little bit better than yesterday, I think that's a day worth being grateful for. See you tomorrow. Bye. Day 7 of building my dream life after graduation. I realized that I've been sharing my days with you, but I've never really introduced myself. So hi, I'm Keni. I'm 21 years old, originally from Ghana, and I'm currently living in Germany. I moved here in 2023 to study computer science, and right now I'm finished up my internship before I can officially say I've graduated. I'm also hoping to start my career in data analytics, which is both exciting and a little scary. I'll describe myself as an extroverted introvert. I love spending time with people I feel comfortable with, but I also really enjoy quiet days at home with my planner, a good movie or series, or just working on my own little projects. I'm a huge fan of structure. I love planning, time blocking, making to-do lists, and buying stationery that I definitely don't need. I also love food, Marvel movies, tennis, netball, and learning new things. And one thing that's really important to me is my faith. My relationship with God is something that keeps me grounded, especially during seasons where life feels so set. Something people are usually surprised to learn about me is that I was homeschooled from 7th grade all the way through high school. Looking back, I think that's part of the reason making friends has never come naturally to me. I'm quite shy when meeting new people, but once I'm comfortable, I can talk forever. That's actually one of the reasons I love creating content. It gives me a way to connect with people from all over the world, even if we have never met. And I guess that's what Project Dream Life is really about. It's me sharing this season of my life as I figure out adulthood, build my career, grow my faith, and slowly create the life I've always dreamed of. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad you're here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers! Day 8 of building my dream life after graduation. So lately, I've been thinking about joining a gym. Yeah, but if I'm being honest, I'm not completely convinced. I'm actually a pretty introverted / shy person, and working out has always felt like something that's just for me. I like being in my own space, taking my time, and not worrying about who's watching me, and also like getting ready to go to the gym is kind of a lot. So part of me wonders if I'll actually enjoy going to a gym, or if I'll just miss my little home workouts because they are more comfortable. The other option is investing in a few heavier dumbbells instead. Right now, my heaviest weights are 5 kilograms, and I'm definitely like getting to a point where I need something a bit more challenging. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what fits my lifestyle best instead of doing something just because everyone else does it. So now I'm curious, if you're someone who works out, are you more of a gym person or a home workout person? And if you're an introvert like me, how did you get comfortable in the gym when like people watching you and all of that? I genuinely love to hear your thoughts. See you tomorrow. Bye. Day 9 of Building My Dream Life after graduation. Today was just one of those slower days. I wasn't in a bad mood and nothing went wrong. I just didn't have a lot of energy. I still completed my morning routine, stayed off social media when I woke up, worked out, drank my water, spent some time learning German, and had my dream life hour. I got most of what I needed to do done earlier in the day, but after I just felt kind of sluggish. So I let myself slow down. I spent the rest of the day just relaxing, watching videos, and not really pushing myself too hard. And I think I'm learning that not every day has to be a super productive day to be a good day. Some days are just about showing up, doing what you can, and giving yourself permission to rest without feeling guilty. Because consistency isn't about being perfect every day, it's about showing up even on the slower ones. And honestly, I think that's progress too. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Day 10 of Building My Dream Life after graduation. So guys, today looked a little different from my usual routine. I still had my intentional morning, worked out, ended the day with my progress journal, but instead of spending my afternoon working on my dream life hour, I spent it with one of my best friends. We grabbed something to eat, talked about everything and nothing, and even enjoyed just being present with each other without rushing off to the next thing. And honestly, I don't regret it for a second. As I've gotten older, I've realized that friendships don't just happen anymore. Back in school and university, you see your friends almost every day without even trying. Now everyone has different schedules, different responsibilities, and different lives. If you want to keep those friendships, you have to choose to make time for them. You have to reach out, plan things, and sometimes even step away from your routine to make space for those moments. And I think that's something I'm still learning. Sometimes I get so focused on being productive, taking things off my to-do list and working towards my goals that I forget one really important thing. My dream life isn't about my career. It isn't about my healthy habits. It definitely isn't about having the perfect routine. It's also about the people I get to share my life with. The conversations that make you feel understood, the laughter that makes everything feel lighter, and the memories that stay with you long after the day ends. Today's reminder for me was that spending time with someone you care about isn't a distraction from your goals. Sometimes it is the goal. Project Stream Life isn't about filling every hour with productivity. It's about building a life that feels full. A life where you feel connected, supported, and genuinely happy in the moments you are living. And for me, that includes making time for the people who make life a little lighter, a little happier, and a lot more meaningful. So today, I'm grateful. Grateful for good conversations, shared laughs, and friendships that continue to grow even as life changes. Moments like today remind me why I'm building this life in the first place. See you tomorrow. Bye. 11 of Building My Dream Life after graduation. Today was my weekly reset day. I cleaned my space, went grocery shopping, meal prep, planned the week ahead, and ended the day with my progress journal. And if I'm being honest, I don't really have a big life lesson or deep thoughts to share today. Sometimes I feel like every vlog should end with some profound realization, but today was just a day. A good day, a productive day, a very, very tiring day. I got done what I needed to get done, and I'm ready to get some sleep. I think that's something I want this series to be. Not every day has to come with a life-changing revelation. Sometimes life is just about showing up, doing the ordinary things well, and calling that enough. And honestly, I think that's enough for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.